Gardening friends, welcome to the Weekend Gardener. I'm John Dromgoole. Gosh, the weather has been warm. We're probably going to get an early start on our tomato crop this year, so why not get prepared? We're about 4 to 6 weeks out anyway. One of the things that you'll find in some of the stores that seems to be real economical are these tomato cages. They're pretty flimsy though. When that tomato gets to growing, it's not going to give you much strength. When that tomato gets to be nice and large and it's full of tomatoes, the wind's just going to blow it over. So there's an economical way to use this. It's okay to get this, but to get it to be sturdy and higher, then you're going to need some other things that we use. A bamboo pole. This is about an 8-footer right here. And then a T-post, this metal thing. The beauty of this T-post is it has a nice little curve in it right there that supports the bamboo pole. It's really nice that way. Then the T-post is driven into the ground right next to the wires. And then, once they're in the ground, it's nice to have a loose garden soil, you use these zip ties to put it together. For example, right over here, we have used the zip ties, once they're in the ground, to tie on these other shorter pieces. We use the shorter pieces to increase the height. This little cage isn't big enough for even the smallest tomatoes. So we want to make sure we can get it way up there. Some of the cherry tomatoes are huge, so they need a good support. Shorter pieces of bamboo are lashed onto it with these zip ties right here. The zip ties you can find at any hardware store also. They're just wrapped around, it holds it together, and now you get a place to climb with that tomato. You'll get a whole bit much larger crop this way because you're going to have more light around it, some good air around it, and you're going to have this good support for that huge tomato crop that you're going to be growing this year. For the Weekend Gardener, I'm John Dromgoole. I'll see you next week with more hints for your garden.